Whoops. Okay, there we go. Apparently, I thought I muted, didn't. When I went to unmute it, I muted. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for waiting. It was a very tasty dinner. All right. Wasn't really saying much anything. I was just getting the cameras positioned correctly and whatnot. All righty. So we are, oops, let me take that down. We are starting with move 60 on the right. We're going to exchange 5 and 7. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, 15. And sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. New shirt for today. It's my FenCon shirt. Didn't actually go to FenCon, just kind of supported it. All right. And we should go out of the way. All right. I think we are good to go. Sorry, got to take the earpiece out. If nobody's talking, it gets a little distracting. All right, so 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Five, 6, and 7. All right. Come on. Separate out. There we go. There we go. 7 and sheds 4 and 7 reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom and 4 on the top. 5 and 6 on the bottom. 7 on the top and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good for that. And 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. So I'm debating on whether or not to have either a stream Wednesday or not. I think Thursday I'm going to probably make sure that I've got everything set up for the Lego stream. All right, sheds, or Thomas 7, 11, 13, and 15. On the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. Pros for Wednesday, I'm not having my normal allergy shot, which kind of makes me tired. So I'm thinking I might do that, but let's see. And sheds 2 and 6 through 9 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. I did remember to trim nails and moisturize my hands, so I'm doing pretty good. Oh, that's weird. It says I'm down to only 1 viewer right now, so I'll catch up with the chat real quick after I go up to the next move. On to 61. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange Thomas 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Alrighty. And hit that like button on your way in, folks. Appreciate that. Good. Hey, Melly. Nice to see you on. Hey, Marmar. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Still working, so I'll be listening, not chatting. No worries on that. We'll have lots of clacking for you with the Tama. Gwen says, at Torn Lego stream is Saturday, April 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Actually, it's EDT, I believe, Eastern Daylight Time live stream. The only reason I know that is because I absolutely loathe Daylight Savings Time. ML, Making Law Simple, and also Valhalla awaits as well, simul streaming it. Let's see. Nobody else other than me is over on Rumble too, so I don't know if let's see. It says I'm streaming out well. Okay, we're up to 2 on YouTube again. Probably just the way it likes to report stuff. Unless there's some connection issue with YouTube and whatnot. Give me just a second here. That was a little uncomfortable. And just a little quick one. Let's see what I look like in my constable hat. Alrighty. I definitely prefer Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty. And 1, 5, 7, and 15. So there's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dinner was bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Or bacon, lettuce, and avocado. Yep, bacon, lettuce. Nope, tomato. Sorry. Sandwiches. 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Comic I've been seeing on Facebook for a while. I finally went to their web comics page. It's Slackworm. There's like about almost 1,300 comics. So I'm up to about 300 now. Also, apparently on Facebook, the page that was used for that got hacked and taken over by somebody else. Hey, Kathleen, nice to see you on. It's been a while since I've seen you. All right. Excuse me. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. 5 on the top, and 6, 7 on the bottom. 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. It's also warm enough today that I had to open up the windows here upstairs. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Which means, of course, we'll hear more potential road traffic and motorcycle noises, because we do occasionally have people that drive by with motorcycles really, really loud. Alrighty, and left side is 1, 13, 15, and 17 exchanged. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. And sheds everything except for 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Now my ribs are continuing to get better. They're actually definite improvement there, so I'm rather happy about that. Though my wrist on the left side is a little sore. Probably residual from that. All right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 62. On the right, we are going to exchange 3, 5, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 1 through 5 are reversed. There we go. Hey, we're up to 7 now, according to YouTube. Good evening, boys and girls, from Kathleen. Greetings back from Gwen. I hope you've all been doing well, from Kathleen. Melee says hello. Kathleen, I have windows open both upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, my car thermometer was saying that it was like 79 on my drive home. Of course, some of that could have been residual heat. Oh, I guess you hadn't heard. I'm sorry. About 2 weeks ago, I was walking and caught my foot on a single step up on about 200 yards of mostly flat sidewalk, and I had my hands full, so I managed to do a full face plant into the grass. I managed to bruise my ribs on my left side, which are doing better now, and I did have some, this was kind of like, I kind of went like this when I was breaking my fall. So wrist was sore for a little bit, then cleared up. Now it's sore a bit again, but I'm doing better. A couple of days ago, I almost couldn't hit the activate the spray button on my deodorant. with my left hand, which was annoying. Didn't have any other signs of a stroke, so I didn't think it was that. I figured it's just related to this. So I got a wrist exercise, or wrist strength exerciser and finger as well. So I've been working on that, and I'm definitely building strength back up in my hand. So I figured it was just disuse. Yeah, some of the early days were pretty bad, but I'm mostly doing okay with the ibuprofen, which I figure is helping with the swelling. All right, so 3, 5, 9, and 19. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Also, if you haven't heard as well, I am going to be interviewed on the Lego Law, Life, and Libations, something along those lines. That's simul-streamed on MLS and Valhalla Awaits channels this Saturday night, the 19th, the 13th of April at 9 p.m. So I get to put together a Lego Japanese castle and answer questions at the same time. It's an interrogation. All right, so sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top. Come on, there we go. 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 on the bottom. 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Check someone's good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And I'm going to be doing this stream on the hard mode, because the Lego kit I got is 2,100 pieces, and they normally do like 600 to 1,200 piece sets. I am relying on my usual ability to read directions and understand them fairly well. And I'm hoping that'll get me through, but it may be a horrible disaster. We'll have to see how it goes. You have to tune in and watch and see whether I succeed or fail horribly. All right, 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17 on the left. So 1, 2. And 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 17. The longest stream I think they've done is somewhere between 5 and 6 hours. Let's see if I can definitely beat that limit. But I've got a nice sheet of phenolic resin that they use to make like chemical. Ooh, I just realized I got a couple pieces of glass still on the floor from when I broke the cover to the light. I'll have to pick that up when I'm done. It's black stuff that we use at my work to make food handling sorting discs, but I'll be using it to put on top of a card table, so I have a nice kind of matte black background for doing the Legos, so it should show up really well, at least I'm hoping. Sheds 1 through 5 are reverse, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next one. On to 63. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 17. Sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, and 17. And it's an edge transition. Sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. All right. And we catch up with the chat. Let's see. Ooh, I'm really far behind. My baby boy in Seattle had somewhat similar injury. He was walking his car in darkness, put his foot into a hole, and that was 18 inches deep. Ouch, that can hurt. Gwen says, live stream, making law simple. And Lego stuff sounds good. And again for Valhalla. You are well that the MLS has a new channel. Its current one has been struck and is going to be deleted. I heard that, and that is extremely frustrating. I'm aware of some of the stuff related to that. I don't know personal details. It's just kind of what I've seen online. And that is indeed frustrating. And I don't think that his channel, from what I've seen, his channel deserves to be struck. Gwen, nope, I didn't know that. Yeah, it was good. Kathleen, we'll all pray for you. Thank you very much. Gwen, why was he struck? Marmar, Ian Runkle was tweeting about it. I don't have a Twitter account. And I don't know the details, but it was Jeremy Hale that caused it. I don't know this info because I followed Ian. Yeah, I am aware that it was from the Hales. And my comment on that is just because you can have bad things happening to you in one part of your life doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be a jerk in other parts. So I am kind of reserving judgment on that entirely. But, just because I think the court case he's having in Florida is crazy doesn't mean he can't be doing stupid things otherwise. And striking another channel that covers law type stuff for covering their type of stuff, I just don't think that's the right thing to do. Sorry, let's see. Okay. Hey, Zero Signal, nice to see you on. Welcome. Gwen, I knew that Jay Hale struck before. I didn't know it happened again. Was it the same one? I don't know on that. Let's see. The new channel is MLS God of Law. All right. Well, hopefully that's a step up. I did subscribe to his old one. I'll have to subscribe to the new one. Thank you, Marmar. Baby boy ended up with a hairline fracture on his foot. Plus, they found he had bony spurs on that foot as well. Well, hopefully he can get that resolved as well. And so no legal limits on human stupidity? Nope. Like the universe, human stupidity has no end. And that's not for any specific person other than a commentary on humanity in general. I try and avoid making the same mistake more than once, but I can't guarantee it. Looks like we got 2 people watching over on Rumble. Also, Kathleen, if you didn't know, I can now actually read both Rumble chats and YouTube chats in the same StreamYard thing. And I can bring them up on screen. So that's good to hear. So if people want to start watching me on Rumble, that's perfectly fine. And you can still chat that way. All right, so let me jump back on this. 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 17. So 1, 2. 3, 4. I will say I probably can take the electric blanket off the bed now and not put it back on the rest of the season. 5, 6. 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And left side, since it's the start of an edge transition, still keep the top and bottom the way it normally does. I just pull 2 up from the bottom rather than top and bottom. And left side is 5, 7, 9, 11, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Kathleen, do you like the new camera setup? Five, 6. Seven, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, and 6 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 64 on the right. We're going to start an edge transition here. We're exchanging Thomas 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. And sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, doing the second part and end of an edge transition. Going to exchange Thomas 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Sheds 1, 2, and 7 are reversed, but we do the top moves first because it's the end of an edge transition. Alrighty. And Suitable Boy is wearing a boot, staying off it. That's good to hear. Excellent. And feels good to be here again. Glad to have you back again. And Baby Boy's online. Going to check how he's doing. Be right back. Okay. Kathleen's, you've been missed by Gwen. And thank you all for hitting that like button on the way in. Let's take a look real quick. And we have 10 likes so far, according to this on YouTube. Got just me on, or one other person on Rumble right now. Alrighty, and okay, so 5, 9, or basically 5 and 9 through 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Apparently I managed to bite the left side of my tongue recently because it's a little sore when I'm talking. 11, 12. 13, 14. Don't know when I did that. 15, 16. And 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8 are reversed. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. And 4 and 5 on the top. And 6 on the bottom. And 7 and 8 on the top. 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I will say the new camera setup, it does make me feel less claustrophobic. And left side, we're going to exchange 3 through 13. 1, 2. There we go. 3, 4. Looks like I had one jump pin. Let's see, which one is it? There we go. And 5, 6. Seven, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12, and 13. And since it's the end of an edge transition, I did the top moves first. Sheds 1, 2, and 7 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom. And 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top. 7 on the bottom. And 8 and 9 on the top, And then up over this last one here. And bottom one here goes up to the top on the right. Oops. Loose thread on that. The tamas are getting close to the end of the roll, so we're probably a little over halfway through this one. All right, and 1, 2, and 7 again for the bottom. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top one here passes to the bottom on the right. And since it's the end of an edge transition, the next one on the top just goes straight down to the bottom rail on the same side. And we are ready for the next move. On to 65. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. End of an edge transition, sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. There we go. And let's see. Caught him. He says he's tired from work. I guess he just got home. Well, hopefully he has a restful evening. I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't bitten it when you fell. No, this is like today that it happened. I didn't actually bite it as near as I could tell then, and it was like a couple weeks ago. So if I bite my tongue or something like that, it shows up like within a few hours. Hey, Valeriel, nice to see you on. Kathleen says, yes, yeah, it's a good setup. Thank you very much. And some more hellos around. Gwen says you need that elbow room. I kind of keep within. It's just that it looks more open from my end rather than having the green screen right in front of me. And Melee saying hello to Valerie. And okay. All right. Just quick check over. We've got one other person watching on Rumble. And let's get back in on the braiding. All right. 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The other reason I might not stream after getting the cameras and the table set up for 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. Is I want to still got a lot of work to do in the garage, so I can get parts and stuff made for the future website /business. All right, sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. Second end of an edge transition, so top moves first. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on top, and up over this last one on the top here. And bottom one passes to the top on the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. checksum is good. Top one passes through to the bottom on the left. Next one on the top drops straight down on the same side to the bottom. And left side, 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15. So there's one. Those need a couple of those need unrolls. 1, 2, 3. Oops, 1, 2, and 3. Got to change on the beat, not get to the beat, then change the next one. It doesn't work well if I do it that way. All right, and 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. Okay, and blue on top. There we go. So that one goes, yep, that one goes down there. And sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And yep, looks like it's matching the color chart. All right, we are ready for the next move. And on to 66. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. There we go. And let's see. Yep, just me over on Rumble. All right. And let's see, 1, 9, and 19. So there's one. That one needs a bit of an unroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Speaking of YouTube troubles, it looks like Shadowversity is getting shadow banned in some form or another. He's been having very poor impressions on that channel, but when they do the same content on one of his backup channels, that one's doing just fine and getting more impressions than it's got members. So something weird's going on there. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. One on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Left side is 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 and 7 on top, and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. I think it's time for a Tacoma slide. And so I've pretty much decided that for making the Koma in the future, unless I get like a special request for it, since these pins are such a pain in the butt to make by hand, and you can't really buy them from any source that I'm aware of. Let's see. Yeah. See, they just come out like that. When I make them, I put a little. I bought these, but put a little chamfer on the bottom, and then put a little bit of glue in, and then use like a arbor press and a thing on the top, so they all wind up being the same height. Press them in with the glue set. That's how I make them currently, or have been. So I think what I'm going to do is in the future, I'm going to be getting decent quality stainless steel dowel pins. I'll use like a little bit of epoxy so it'll bond with the stainless, and press them in that way. That way I don't have to hurt my back standing for hours doing like spin rotations with my fingers for little pieces I've cut off with a router or belt sander, because that's a pain in the butt to do. All right, we are ready for the next move. Might raise my price up a bit, but the savings on my wear and tear on me will probably be worth quite a bit. All right, so on the right, we're going to exchange Tamas 1, 3, 13, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 6, and 9 will be reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange Tamas 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And reverse sheds 4, 7, and 9. And there we go, back to the live view. Yeah, Kid is out of his boot already. Woohoo! Glad to hear that. New channel link. Thank you very much. MLS God of Law. Okay, I will definitely subscribe to that one. He has a few videos up already. Yeah, when I subscribed to him and went to do like trying to redirect the last stream, there were like a ton of pre-posted video links for like streams and stuff like that. Kathleen, that's awesome news from Gwen. And Kathleen, yeah, he seems to only lost 4 days of work. That's definitely a decent amount of speed in healing up. Quick check over on Rumble. Got one other person watching over there. All right. So 1, 3, 13, and 19 on the right. And I've been streaming for almost an hour. It's been going rather quickly, even though it is a fair bit warm up here now. All right, so 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So, yeah, for the next several weeks, I'm going to be definitely trying to spend a lot of time on the elliptical, using the hand exercising machines, lifting light weights to build up my core strength and stuff like that, and hopefully start losing some weight. Because one thing's for sure, this camera view is definitely encouraging me to start losing this, because I do not want to look like that. If I have to look at myself doing that, I definitely need to work on it. All right, sheds 1, 2, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top. All right, let me double check. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Go. Yeah, looks good there. So I think I got that one right. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 exchange. So 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, and 9. And sheds 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. I'm going to have to line up some audiobooks to listen to in the near future, because YouTube is not really cutting it on my feed at the moment, mainly because a lot of the stuff I tend to listen to when I'm working is Reddit feeds, as in, they read Entitled People, Tales from Tech Support, Am I the Butthole type stuff, and well, I like listening to those. Apparently, a lot of the source for a lot of this stuff has kind of dried up over the last year or so, and I get lots and lots and lots of stories I recognize as repeats. I couldn't necessarily come up with them, like off the top of my head. It's like, oh, this is an old story that is X, Y, and Z before I hear it. But once I hear it, it's like, yep, I recognize that one. That's from this, I've heard at least, 3 or 4 or 5 times before. And it gets rather annoying after a while. All right, so on to 68. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 11. Sheds 3, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 13, and 19. Sheds 1, 7, and 9 are reversed. And back to here. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. Gwen says, that's great. I'm glad he's healing so fast. Gwen, I looked and didn't see a link for the Lego stream on his new channel. It may not have been posted yet. I have the StreamYard link for one of his channels, but for a stream. But that was a couple of days ago, so it might be for the old channel. I will have to check that. But I don't want to click on it on my phone or whatever and join a stream in the middle of a stream. So I will definitely look at that. Kathleen, like me and my hair loss when I had chemo 3 years ago, once it started falling, I refused to look in a mirror for 9 months. I am sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear the chemo worked out. Kathleen, but it did come back surprisingly well. And Gwen says that's good news, which I definitely agree with. All right. Let's go ahead and get a move on. Not quite an hour, but I still am about a move behind from my usual rate. 1, 3, 5, and I've got another instance of burning eyes. Give me a second here. I don't know exactly what causes it, but it's very annoying. And it'll go for 15 minutes or half an hour if I don't dab at it with a Kleenex, but if I do, it goes away. So, yes, we are live. Nuckman or Nookman. I'm assuming it's the new animal or the Linux terms for, I believe it's desktop management software, whatever. All right, so 1, 3, 5, and 11. If you have any, I don't know if I've seen you on before. If not, welcome. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. All right, so 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And looks like we're getting close to the transition point. And Nickman from Rackets Locals, welcome. And sheds 3, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Let's scoot back here. I'm hitting myself with the sword. Speaking of which, I need to make another one and have it be just a little bit shorter. All right, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9. Nope, I made a mistake here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2 on the top. Let me just do it the other way, or the first one, make sure I didn't screw up on that. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and yep, I did that one right. Okay, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on top, 9 on bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 13, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 7, and 9 reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move and for me to catch up with chat. All right, and 69. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 11. Sheds 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 5, and 7 are reversed. And there we go. And Bring these up. Did read those. Hey, Wendy, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Oops. Welcome, everyone, from Gwen. And be warned, Newkman, nobody here bites unless extremely provoked. All right. And 1, 3, 5, 7, and 11 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Friday, I will probably try and have a shop stream of some type. I don't have any evictions scheduled for this Friday, so I should have time to work in the garage, and I'm getting it cleaned up to the point where I'm not quite so embarrassed of it. Trying to get the rest of the lights installed out there. All right, and 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. And checksum is good. Some of these moves are definitely faster than others. All right, left side is 1, 11, 13, and 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. So 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. And sheds 1, 5, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top. Excuse me. 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we're about to start the extra long edge transition on the left. That's the end of the braid transition, or start of the braid transition. All right, and we are ready for the next move. And on to 70. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 11, 15, and 17. Starting an edge transition, sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed. Left side, we are going to exchange 3, 13, 17, and 19, and sheds 2, 6, and 7 reversed. And as you can see here, we start a more than 2 move edge transition, or edge transition. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, and looks like we're all caught up on chat. Got 3 people watching over on Rumble, 10 on YouTube. Hey, we've broken into double digits. Haven't been doing that all that consistently as of late, so it's good to see that when it does happen. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and let me check, make sure I got the first half of that right. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9. Yep, got that one right. Okay. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is exchanging 3, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. And my count off here. Let me try that again. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on to move 71. On the right, we're going to exchange 11, 15, 17, and 19. That's the end of an edge transition. We're going to reverse sheds 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9. We do the top moves first because it's the end of an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 11, 17, and 19, starting an edge transition, reversing sheds 3, 6, 8, and 9. And there we go. Nukman says, I'm mesmerized by how organized it is. Well, thank you very much. It does get to be a little more logical as you look at it once you get used to the system here. Kathleen says, that's great. And Nukman, it's a Japanese art. I don't think they could do anything in a disorderly manner. Even their cooking is almost artistic. I do Kumihimo on a round stand. It can be serene and mesmerizing. It's easy to lose yourself in it. And watching is relaxing too. And unfortunately, I'm getting a bit sleepy myself. And I did take all of my wake-up medicine today, so I'm not sure why that's the case. All right, so 11, 15, 17, and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, (17, 18, and 19. And we are ending the edge transition, so top moves first. And reversing sheds 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9. Let's see, on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and okay, yeah, 9 on the bottom, and up over this blue one on top, and bottom one yellow goes to the top on the left. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and just down that here. And this one passes on through to the bottom on the left side. And the next blue one on top just goes straight down to the bottom, same side. All right, left side is exchanging 3, 11, 17, and 19. So 1, 2. And I just realized I did the right moves twice. Or did I? Oh. Oh, I see what's going on here. Let's see, this one must have popped free. And all right, so this one should have gone down here. All right, because it was the second one I put on the top instead. All right, so that looks right there. Okay, so 3, 11, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and yep, there you can hear the motorcycles going by if the microphone's good enough. 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 3, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, seven on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Oops. Forgot this is the start of an edge transition, so I pull the bottom one up from here, and this one goes up to the top on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 72. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 11, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, it's the second one on edge transition, so we'll be doing the top moves first, but it's not the end of the edge transition. And we're going to exchange Thomas 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. And sheds 3, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. There we go. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. Torn, I can blame it on the Kumihimo. Gwen says, I'm pretty sure some people that watch Torn 3 Braid fall asleep for a few minutes once in a while. I would definitely say that's likely to be the case. Kathleen says, I believe it, Gwen. Hey, Ms. Jax M, nice to see you on. Hi, Torn 3 and Gwen SS and everyone. Hope you're all, Gwendolyn SS and everyone, hope you're all well. I'm doing reasonably well here. Kathleen says, thank you, Ms. Jax M. It's been a serene evening. And Ms. Jax M, serene is good, Kathleen Boston. And thank you again, Gwen. Reminder, please do the YouTube thingamabobs. It helps Torn when you hit that like button. And subscribe to see more of this awesome content. Thank you very much. And quick check over on Rumble. We've got 3 people watching over there. All right. And if you ever want to, you can chat over there, and I will see it on StreamYard. All righty. Right side is 3, 9, 11, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 and 4 through 8 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. That one needs a bit of an unroll. And left side is the second on an edge transition, which means we, from here till the end, we do the top moves first. And 7 through 19 are exchanged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. Excuse me. Did say I was getting sleepy, and top moves first. Sheds 3, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom. 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and okay, so down here, whoops, and up over this blue one here. Now I can take the bottom one here and up to the top on the right. And bottom, 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and yep, there we go. And top one passes through to the bottom on the right. And we are ready for the next move. And on to, whoops, didn't show the transition, on to 73. Right side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 17. It's a single edge transition, so we will do the normal top and bottom moves, and just kind of funkiness on the end. And we're going to reverse sheds 1, 4, 5, and 6. Left side, we're still in the middle of this long edge transition. Exchanging tamas 9, 11, and 13, and sheds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are reversed. Alrighty, and Kathleen says, this is definitely motorcycle weather. I heard a couple of heavies blow by about 3 blocks from me. And Gwen says, making good progress tonight. Thank you very much. I do feel like I'm making some decent progress. Got one other person watching over on Rumble. Alrighty, and 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3. Just a second. Three, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. There we go. And sheds 1, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top and 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Whoops, need a little bit of unroll on a couple of these. And bottom one here passes over to the bottom on the left. And top moves, 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And checksum is good. Bottom one here passes over to the top on the left. And this top one here on the right goes to the bottom rail, same side. Because it's a single edge transition, not a double. Left side, we're in the middle of an edge transition that runs 6 moves. And exchanging 9, 11, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. $11. Let's see, had one jump the go. 11, 12, and 13. And again, top moves are first. And sheds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and up over this blue one here, and passes over to the top on the right-hand side. Also, the heat up here is probably making me sleepy too. And bottom moves are 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to double check that I got the last one right because I don't remember it exactly. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and top move. All right, so yeah, that goes up over that one there. Yep, that's good. Okay. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and yep, there we go. Top one passes on through to the bottom on the right. And we are ready for our next move. On to 74. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 2 through 7 and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. All right. Ms. Jackson says, I really love this pattern in the golden lapis. Thank you very much. Actually, it's been a little bit since I've done it, so let me show you the backside as well. And Gwen says it looks very organic, natural even, flows well, very well, I think. Thank you very much, Gwen. Got one other person over on Rumble. Alrighty. And 3, 7, 9, 15, 17, and 19 on the right. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2 through 7 and 9 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, and oops, this one dropped here. Okay, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on top, and seven on top, and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Left side, we're still in an edge transition. Exchanging. Whoops, I just realized something. I got the wrong screen up here. There we go. All right. And 3, 5, 7, 9, 17, and 19 on the left. So 1, 2. Oops. Three, 4. Couple of these need a bit more unroll. 5, 6. And 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. Again, top moves go first on this edge transition. And sheds 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom. Oops, looks like I had one jump. There we go. Right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and up over this blue one on the top. Checksum is good. Pass that on through to the top on the right. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and there we go. Oops, nope, that's not the one. Okay, so that's on the bottom. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right. There we go. Having so many edges in a row, it's a bit confusing. Drop the mouse. Didn't crash anything. That's good. And hey, Jail Reese, nice to see you on. And all right, so if this move is complete, we are ready for the next one. On to 75. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 15, 17, and 19, and all the sheds get reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed, and this is the second to the last on this edge transition. And there we go. Alrighty. And 3, 7, 15, 17, 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. And all the sheds are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on top. Checksum is good. That one's going between the Tama, or Koma, not Tama. And there we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. And do the top moves first. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and up over top blue one, and then the bottom one passes up to the top on the right. There we go, and that one keeps dropping down. It's another thing I plan on adding is magnets between the coma so they hold together better. All right, and now the bottom move. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and just down there. Top one passes on through to the bottom on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 76. On the right, we are going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, and 19. It's finally the end of this edge transition. We've got sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. And J.L. Reeves says, I bought a used Hogwarts Lego castle set over 6,000 pieces. It all came in 2 large bags, sorting through the pieces now before building. That's an impressive amount of pieces. I hope the build goes well for you. All right, and all right, we're going to exchange 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. That sum is good. There we go. And last of the edge transition on the left, 1, 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And top moves first again. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So top moves first. So bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, up over the top back blue one here. And bottom one goes up to the top on the right. And as a bottom move, we go over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and just down on that, and top one passes through to the bottom on the left. And since it's the end of the edge transition, top one on the left drops to the bottom on the left, stays on the same side. And we are ready for the next move. And watch the little magic trick. We're going from 76 to 10. And right side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, 10, 13, 15, and 11, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 8 are reversed. And sounds like a lot of fun and hard work from Gwen. And JLRE says it's like a big puzzle. I do have the pieces sorted in their bags for the different parts of the build. Everything is jumbled together. Oh, I don't have the pieces sorted in their bags. So everything is jumbled together. And Gwen says you have the book. Alrighty. I think this will be my last move for tonight. I'm a bit toasty. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 seconds. So, all right. So right side, can exchange 1. Ooh, and it's coma slide time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 5, and 9 are reversed. So one on top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. That needs more unroll. All right. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, and 19. So there's 1. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 8 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And it is time for another Koma slide. And we did 17 moves today. Had 2 Koma slides. The braid is almost to the take-up reel. Can't really see it, but yeah, it's right about there. Alrighty. And the next move, 11 on the right, we're going to exchange 5, 9, and 17. Sheds 2, 6, and 9 reversed. Sorry, 2, 5, and 9 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 11, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, and 9 are reversed. Alrighty. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, let me subscribe to MLS just in case he's got a stream up we can join. There we go. Alrighty, go ahead and subscribe. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to take a quick look, see who's available to do a redirect to. All right, and get the right stream there. Let's see. It says we're live now. So customization, add a redirect, search for videos. All right, looks like Megan Fox is on with Fetal Attraction, and potentially Criminal is trial streaming. Let me know which one. If you post a 1 in the chat, we'll go for Megan Fox. If you do 2, we'll do potentially Criminal. And let me catch up in chat otherwise. All right, and let's see. Joe Reese says they have 4 books for 6,000 pieces. That means I probably have 2 books for the one I'm doing. That's going to be fun. Gwen says that's a relief. I hate to try something that big without instructions. Melee says that's going to be a challenge. Gwen says hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Thank you very much, Gwen. Melee says Megan. And Gwen says Megan is good. All right, so we have a clear 100% Tug and Jeff are on with Megan. Okay, that's definitely worth it then. All right, so we will go ahead and we are added to Megan. Let's go ahead and save that. All righty, and I'm a little bit crispy crittered, so I will go ahead and do a quick check over on Rumble. We got 2 other people there, so we've had a reasonably good stream tonight. Thank you, everybody who came along. Probably not going to have a Thursday night stream because I'm going to be getting ready for setting up being able to do a Lego stream. Part of the reason I got this camera set up differently, in addition to being able to do the front view for the camera so you can do the Dragonfly watch, I am going to get the table set up and have everything ready to go. So a couple days in advance so I don't freak out. And I will probably have a Friday shop stream. So I wanted to thank everybody who came by. I had a wonderful time, got a lot of production done, feeling definitely better about myself and healing again. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.